Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
You're in charge? Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the Crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
The gods care about taking Treviso?
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
Helping the Crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our Crow and help with his contract.
Find your Crow. Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation. You're not from here.
Almost there.
Thea told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Pyrantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
I'm brutally honest. She didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends. No matter how scared I am.
Good. Keep your bow close.
A fine evening, is it not, my friends?
Enjoy it. Everyone in Treviso has a right to the street.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
I've always loved market days, except for when they're occupied by Antam.
Looking for anything in particular? The right finishing touches make a home.
Best place in Treviso.
You can't force these spaces. They just kind of form where people are.
The butcher wants to see Treviso? Then he shall. My father will throw a ball, and I will wear the best dress.
Can I get you anything? Need to top up?
Mark my words, Treviso will come back even stronger from this.
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. It probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
The elven way to greet people is Andaran Artishan. It's such a nice language.
Good night for it.
Welcome. Whether you're looking for functional blades or authorized display replicas, you're in the right place.
Left the queue to get away from Antam assholes. Now they're here anyway.
just here for the necessities. Might be a while before we get to eat. Banjovanta am stop. To know who I was and where I was going.
What gives him the right?
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
That's a problem.
Don't worry. Taya and Viago sent us.
The cops? Yes! Kill them! Kill the Anton! They killed Dareth! They killed my cousin! They're weak on the left. Got them!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Dareth, my cousin. They... Please, you have to finish Dareth's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Dareth. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
You got it.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teyan Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I saw something like that on a wall we passed earlier.
Let's go look.
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
That's gotta be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
So this is Treviso now.
Have some hope. The crows haven't given up.
They won't last much longer if the Antam have their way.
If the Butcher wants Treviso to thrive, he needs to let ships sail freely.
Choice cuts. Oh, I have chicken and fish. If you don't want to get your teeth dirty.
Another mark this way.
cannot help but flinch whenever I use my skills. You think, this time he's definitely gone full demon.
It's not personal.
If you're watching me in battle, you leave yourself open to our actual enemies.
The power of the demon-possessed assassin should make up for how twitchy everyone else gets, right?
What is it?
I'm on. Not a problem.
Here's another crow mark.
You've been on this contract from the beginning, right?
I guess so.
What's your assessment of the targets?
Honestly, Anybody the Venatori...
Our next Crowmark.
What were we talking about?
Honestly, anybody the Venatori get excited about is trouble.
That's the truth.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere. The Butcher is making poison. Comic.
The poison that destroys your mind? That comic?
If I were the Butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the Butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Anton brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
Maybe my aunt would take me in. But it's so far to Selani.
Keep a grip. Don't look down.
What's it like when you use your magic?
Oh, it's like I'm touching something vast and eternal. A well deep inside.
Ah, not so much like possession.
No, but it was terrifying the first time it happened.
That I understand.
Their death beats us! Light them again! The gods demand yours. The gods bless us.
Ready?
Do not withstand us.
Right on them.
They're all yours. On the right.
Do not let them win.
Whatever you say.
Get out.
The gods reveal them.
Ranged incoming.
Now's your chance!
How do they withstand us?
We need to close it.
Gotta move.
Say it.
Take them out, quick!
Take him down! Nice work!
Finish it!
Say the word!
I command you to ignore traitors. I command that you fight, but above all else, I command. Obey will be caged like the Comet Master. Be your role. Be on top. Obey my example, and the castle will fall in line.
I'm there.
Traitors, Barton.
We're in. Let's find the Comic Master.
I command you to ignore whispers. I command you to ignore traitors.
We have company.
You cannot forbid the crows! On the job.
Finish it!
Stay in cover!
They're shooting for us!
outsider. Time to test my gift. I am will made flesh. So much flesh. Finally, what the butcher denied has come from me. I'll prove my word.
I'm here on behalf of the crew. Poisoner.
Poison. You face the gift of the god!
Questions after it's dead. Thanks, Leonis.
End it now.
Ready to go again.
Keep at it! We can't let this thing out!
Say that word.
I think we've just about got it.
How can you tell?
You got it.
It's done. The Comic Master's dead.
Good. That's good.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening. Wait, this note says that wasn't all the comic. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea, but the note does mention the Butcher's inside trader. The occupation had help. Tay and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. What if their crows died for this contract?
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.